Hello. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Brewing Live, all new season, episode 42 for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst challenges of our present time. So, Brewing Live is a community service of Decaf Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. It is where I am presently located, so I am in the library area. Okay. So, in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, our heart here as Game Changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So, shout out to all my fellow Game Changers serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. So giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So I encourage you to expand your heart today by supporting the works that we do by blessing Wake Up Coffee Republic with your food and beverage order. Ayan. So I invite you to give some stars. No, my experience ko naman yung stars. Okay. So we have delicious vegan meals and fresh guyabano for easy switch to healthy eating. And we also have sausage platter. Ayan. Sausage platter is my favorite. And if you want a healthy switch of sausage platter, we also have fish sausage. Okay, so we also have waffles and cakes for your favorite and classic comfort food. So please check our FB page for the menu of sumptuous meal and refreshing drinks or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to bring the D-Cup Coffee Republic experience to your place. So we are open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. for your order on pick up and delivery. So um, this is a very good time. Of course, I would like to invite you to get our new journal, the new journal that Master Coach A released, which is the Healing from Past Wounds, a 7-day devotional journal. Ayan, maganda po ito and I'm very excited. It will be released tomorrow, no? But you can already avail of it by getting or availing food and beverage orders amounting to 1,000. And I'm very excited with this because if you have been following me, no, I have the lemon turmeric drink washing your trauma away. So it is a study of Master Coach A and is backed up by science. So it is on the molecular biology trauma. Ayan, di ba? Ang taray, molecular biology trauma. So by drinking the lemon turmeric. So by drinking the lemon turmeric juice, no, it washes and it detox. Not only it detox your body in its physical sense, no, but in its molecular biology level, yung trauma natin na nakukuha siya, but it doesn't work just like any other, no. If you're not into the process of coaching, it will just be a regular detox. So you have to go into the process of coaching, of discovering where your trauma comes from, and then as you discover that, you go into a program of correcting, of empowering yourself, and then of course along with that is you drink the lemon turmeric. Yun doon siya nag-wash away. So it doesn't just wash away just by drinking about it. So you have to go the process of coaching. So if you want to know more about this, connect with me. And that's why I'm very excited for the Healing from Past Wounds 7-day devotional journal because you can really couple this with the lemon turmeric drink. O, diba? Talagang literally washing your trauma away and healing from your past wounds. So if you want to know more about this, I invite you to connect with me. Now, for other ways, of course, to support our community works, you may now give us some stars or love gift through fund transfer. Just check the caption of this video for bank info or GCash account. So yung mga may stars dyan, pasendan po ako ng stars na ma-experience ko naman po ang stars. Okay, so if you just joined us in, welcome and thank you for being here. And you may of course circulate the link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. And you may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, encouragement, motivation, and best just acknowledge and express gratitude. And as for me, let me give my shout out to fellow mental model collectors inside B Learning Society by Master Coach A, and special mention to fellow bronze talaga, bronze. Ayan. So, kinumpain ko na namin yung bronze at saka yung badge, no? So, bronze badge holder. Hello, hello, kaway-kaway. So, yung mga, to my fellow mental model collector who has the bronze badge, ayan, magparamdam po kayo sa chat box. Sabi nga ni Master Coach Jasmine, hashtag mental model collector. Ayan. And if you are not yet a smart holder of B Learning e-card and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, so today is the best time for you to take action to connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to join the B Learning Society, which is the 10th maker of B Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. So you get to enjoy a 5% food and beverage discount from B Cup Coffee Republic, and you get a full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A happening every third Saturday of the month, plus a benefit benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And this month's Mental Model Masterclass is scheduled on August 21 at 7 p.m. So Master Kochi will teach on the mental model of the 21st polymath. So are you a modern day polymath? So if you want to know more about polymath, if you can see on the screen, it says on the lower left side, no, Jack of all trades, master of none. So that is one of the aspect of polymath. So here you will get to discover the positive side of it, because oftentimes when we hear Jack of all trades, master of none, we have that negative connotation about it, because this was growing up, no, society just allowed us to see that by being the jack of all trades and master of none is something very negative. So here in this master class, you will discover the good things about jack of all trades, master of none. And the example of the modern day polymaths are Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Thomas Edison, Leonardo da Vinci. So those are the few names of of polymaths. So are you a modern day polymath? So register now and discover how the common beliefs of that the jack of all trades, master of none, can be hindering your progress. So for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. So moving on, for today's episode, I will be sharing natural remedies for mental fog. Ayan. Again, natural remedies for mental fog. So when you talk about mental fog or you hear the word mental fog, what comes to your mind? And if you are experiencing mental fog, please do type in the comment below what you normally experience when you encounter mental fog. So please do tag your friends, forward this video link, and invite others to join our conversation on mental preparedness. So before I proceed, I would like to greet, no, our fellow learners, digital learners for this afternoon. So we have, yan na si Mayor, ayan, di ba talagang forever complete name ang pagbati niya sa akin. We have Master Coach Jasmine, we have of course si Coach Marife, we have Coach Sean, and yes, they're tagging their friends. And we have Coach Ann, si Coach Ann Caber. Hello, hello, hello. Good noon. Okay. So, have you experienced this? Andyan din si Joy. Hello, Joy. Ayan. So, have you experienced this, no? You might, you park your car and then you suddenly forgot where you parked your car. Or when you place your keys, no, you suddenly forgot where you place your keys, your phone, ayan, yung mga things or tasks that we do. As in, nandun ka, and then suddenly, you just remember, saan ko nga ba nalagay yung keys ko? Saan ko mga ba nalagay yung phone ko? 'Di ba? May ginagawa ako eh. You were doing something and then suddenly, ay, ano nga ulit yung ginagawa ko? And then you were talking with someone, no? And then suddenly, you said just out of nowhere, and then you just, alam mo, bumalik ka, and then bumalik ka sa reality, no? You're just there, you're talking and everything. Biglang, then you just ask, ano ulit yung sinasabi ko? Ayan. So, have you have this feeling? Ayan. So, sa mga nakaka-relate, Hashtag relate. Sabi nga ni Joy, hashtag lutang. And si Rose, hello, hello, hello. Rose Tatangon. Ayan. Hello, Rose. Ayan. So sabi niya, out of nowhere. Yes, out of nowhere. Bigla parang naalala mo, bigla, oo nga no, saan nga pala. Ayan. Tapos di mo siya maalala. But you know that you just place it somewhere near you. As in, alam mong dala mo siya. You know, like if keys, you know you have it, then of course yung simple dyan, no, yung nalock ko na ba yung door or hindi ko pa nalock yung door, but you clearly know and you remember na meron kang ginawa sa door, but you are unsure if nalock mo siya. Ayan, sabi ni Coach Marife, hashtag relate much. Ayan, so ano nga ba si mental fog? So a feeling, oftentimes when you encounter that, no, those situations in your life, there is a feeling of mental confusion, and it's as if there is loss of focus and a sensation of so close yet so far. Alam mo yun, parang oo na hindi. Ayan. So the term fog is used because it feels as if a cloud comes over your thought process, and of course reduces your ability to think clearly. So ayan yung biglang shoot, dumaan yung cloud, tapos ano ulit yung nangyari? Ano ulit yung ginawa ko? Ayan. So good afternoon, everyone. I am Life Coach Candee Teng. I am a professional certified CACC life coach and a certified mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. I am a proud scholar of Master Coach's Tribe Speak, a 6-step to 6-figure speaking career training program. So for those who have registered, see you later at 4 p.m. for day 2 of the Samut Summit virtual talk. So we are, of course, excited to meet you this afternoon and share with you, no, the other speakers, because I finished na ako yesterday. But if you want to catch the replay, connect with me. So there are ways of catching the replay. Okay. So I am also a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream to come true. I am the founder and creator of When Comfort is Not So Comfortable Coaching Communities, and I help individuals to become mentally fit to heal and recover from their broken identity, broken name, and broken dreams, so that they can courageously journey outside of their comfortable lifestyle to live responsibly. Now, if you are watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay, and do send us a message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. And you may find, of course, the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when new learning video becomes available. Ayan na si Coach Lynn. Sabi ni Joy, yung hinahanap mo yung eyeglass mo tapos nasa ulo mo pala. Yes, Joy. Di ba meron din, there are times no na hinahanap mo yung eyeglass mo pero suot mo. Ayan, those are clear example of mental fog, di ba? And I have plenty of those examples, and I just laugh it out talaga. And if you find yourself, of course, constantly feeling fatigued, distracted, moody, and just plain, alam mo yung off, ayan, plain off, you're likely dealing with some sort of mental fog. So mental fog has become an unwanted side effect of our fast-paced, industrialized lifestyle. And unfortunately, today, many of the convenient and processed foods and factory farmed meats we eat and the various ways we spend our time do not support brain health. Lang, di ba? Hashtag relate ako dito. So mental fog may also be referred to as a fuzzy headedness. Alam mo yung light-headedness, ganyan. And mental fatigue and clouding of consciousness. Alam mo yung like literally parang shh, talagang may sound effect. May biglang dumaan na cloud tapos nakalimutan mo yung ginagawa mo, and there is suddenly a lack of clarity. Ayan, sabi ni Mayor, hashtag relate talaga. Okay. And it includes a long list of similar brain symptoms. Ayan, remember that when you talk about brain fog, mental fog, it is a symptom. Symptom siya, hindi siya diagnosis, okay? It is a symptom to other things that your health might be going through. But a long list of similar brain symptoms that is like, okay, mental fog is forgetfulness, haziness, poor concentration, and it might be, of course, like I said, a cost of different underlying conditions. So if you are already experiencing brain fog or mental fog, no, na padami na siya ng padami, padalas na padalas, you may want to have yourself, you may want to assess yourself, and eventually, of course, you may want to visit a doctor. Ayan. So brain fog or mental fog may last any amount of time, ranging from a few minutes to actually years if it is not addressed. Okay? Since the mental fog is a symptom rather than a true disorder, it is important to find, of course, may pagpiyok, the underlying cause of the fog. Saan nga ba talaga nanggagaling ang fog? So let me share with you symptoms that you can see, no, that you are experiencing mental fog. So again, it includes one, forgetfulness. Two, cognitive decline. So ito yung mga, di ba, dati mabilis ka mag-isip, then suddenly you find yourself parang pumupurol, di ba, yung pag-iisip natin. It's as if there is suddenly a slow way of thinking, loading, buffering, ayan. And of course, fuzzy thinking. And if you can relate with the fuzzy thinking, ako madalas po ako nagkakaroon ng fuzzy thinking, okay? Ayan, sabi ni Rose, connected po ba yung mental fog sa chemical imbalance sa brain? So ayan, so very very good question, Rose, no. So stay tuned, i-discuss ko siya mamaya, okay? So again, fuzzy thinking, alam mo yung parang ang gulo-gulo nung nasa utak mo, jumbled siya. Ayan, ganyan siya. And of course, feeling tired, haziness, poor concentration, memory problems, your inability to focus, difficulty in problem solving. Ayan. Hello, Filma. Good noon. Ayan. And mental fog can affect memory and cognitive function. Would you agree with me that whenever you're experiencing mental fog, as if talaga yung memory mo talagang hindi mo maintindihan, bakit hindi mo matandaan, pero alam mo naman na nagawa mo in something, no? And oftentimes, it can be a short term, no? Ito yung sinasabi na pwedeng nagkakaroon, parang may short-term memory loss ka. And eventually, no, it also affects the cognitive function. Di ba nga, nagbe-brain lag tayo, tapos parang there are moments na pag feeling talaga natin na foggy, di ba? Foggy yung brain natin na meron tayong mental fog. It's as if parang, bakit hindi ko magets yung sinasabi? Pero alam kong abot na utak ko, pero hindi nagre-register. Hashtag relate, okay? So fog, the mental fog makes it difficult to think clearly, and this may affect both the current cognitive function of your brain, causing difficulty with problem solving. For example, no, yun yung great example niya, as well, of course, hindering memory recall, causing fuzzy-headedness. Alam mo yung tinatry mo i-recall, tas lalo sumasakit yung ulo mo. Ayan, sabi ni Filma, relate, okay? So suffering from mental fog is basically the opposite of feeling level-headed, of feeling calm, feeling optimistic and motivated. And mental fog can easily rob you of inspiration and happiness, of course. And if you experience mental fog, oftentimes, may likelihood siya ng symptoms of anxiety, depression, but it doesn't necessarily mean, no, na meron kang anxiety and depression. It can actually be caused from many other health conditions, okay? So again, we do not I encourage you not to self-diagnose, and you want to think about your safety first. So mental fog is rooted, of course, in your lifestyle. Of course, oftentimes it is associated with a lifestyle that promotes inflammation and hormonal imbalances. Ayan. So ito yung tanong ni Rose, di ba? Ayan. So it promotes a lifestyle that promotes inflammation and hormonal imbalances and is worsened by stress. Ayan. Hello, Coach Simon, and hello, Coach Nord. So what causes the fog feeling? What causes mental fog? Okay. Number one cause is, of course, stress. Ayan. So everyone experiences stress from time to time, of course. But chronically elevated stress levels can cause an increase in the body's stress hormone, which is cortisol. And cortisol can have many detrimental effects in the body, or effects in the body, including affecting your memory, cognitive function, and increasing brain fatigue and fog in people. In you, ayan, sabi ni Coach Nords, no to self-diagnosis. Diagnosing it worsen things. Yes, Coach Nords. The second cause of it is lack of sleep. Now, when we talk about lack of sleep, it's not the 8 hour sleep, no, but it's really lack of quality sleep. So it's not surprising that if you're not getting quality sleep, you have a higher likelihood of always feeling tired. And of course, when that happens, eventually you're going to deal with the mental fog. So depending on your schedule, it might be difficult, of course, to increase the number of your sleeping hours. However, it may be one of the easiest remedies to help mental fog, and it is an important component, of course, of your overall health, because when you get to sleep, doon po nagre-repair ang ating mga organs, okay? And although, of course, it is recommended that yung sinasabi ko that a number of sleeping hours is a must, like 6 to 8 hours, may ganun, di ba? For adults, it may actually vary from person to person. It is important to find how many hours are necessary for you and your brain to reduce mental fog. So like in my case, whenever I get a sleep of less than 4 hours, yan, hello mental fog. We meet again. Ayan. So you really want to get to know yourself better. For others, no, sleeping more than 8 hours causes mental fog, or even sleeping 8 hours causes mental fog. Again, it varies from one person to another, and you want to go into the quality of sleep rather than really the number of sleep. Then the third, if, of course, is since it's lifestyle, it's diet. Again, when we talk about diet, hindi ito yung paglilimit ng food, but this is the lifestyle on how you eat. Okay? So poor diets or lack of dietary variance can lead to vitamin deficiency, which is, of course, harmful for your health. So low levels of important vitamins like B12 contribute to brain fog. So vitamin B12 is very essential for your brain. And of course, unhealthy diets may contain inflammatory foods, pro-inflammatory eh, pro-inflammatory foods that upset the hormonal balance of your body and brain, causing chronic fatigue and mental fog. So ito yung isang sagot kay Rose, okay? Of course, the other things that can affect mental fog, for you to have mental fog, is of course medication. So many common medications such as benzodiazepines, beta blockers, and painkillers are known to cause mental fog. It may be as simple as, of course, if you're into it, you want to be able to lower the dose or switch to another medication with a different mechanism of action to reduce mental fatigue and mental fog. And if this is prescribed, of course, you want to be able to go to your doctor. Another thing is chronic fatigue syndromes, or CFS, okay? So mental fog may be a symptom of chronic fatigue syndrome. So other symptoms of CFS occurs outside the brain and include difficulty sleeping, persistent fatigue, changes in cognitive function, muscle pains, and depression. So if you are concerned about having chronic fatigue syndrome, again, I recommend that you go and discuss this with a doctor to have yourself checked, because we don't again promote self-diagnosing. So you want to be able to think about your safety first. So you want to be able to really seek the professional help that you need, because kami, no, we are life coaches, but we do not prescribe and describe, because we are not medical professionals. Next is, of course, menopause or other hormonal changes. So fluctuating hormones during pregnancy, menopause, or Cushing syndrome can cause mental fog. So it may simply take time, of course, for your hormone level to balance on their own, or it may, of course, require the help of a doctor again, who can diagnose with a test and then medically manage the problem and improve your health. And other symptoms or other causes, of course, of mental fog is medical conditions. So certain medical conditions that affect health can cause mental fog. So an example of that is low levels of thyroid thyroid hormone in the body. So if you're someone who has the thyroid, no, so ito, pwede mong makita yon, okay, that it is associated with the thyroid problem. So hypothyroidism can cause mental fog and other mental slowing symptoms. Many other disorders such as multiple sclerosis, kaya talaga to ng dila ko. Okay. Multiple sclerosis, for example, may also affect your brain and can cause mental fog. So in addition, some of the conditions is actually mild dementia, Alzheimer, okay? So madami talaga if you really look into this. And of course, pag hindi nyo alam, mental health conditions. Mental fog may be a symptom of mental health condition. So you want to be able to really rule out first other physical conditions, no, before you dive into the possibility that you have a mental health condition. So many other mental health condition that affect the brain is of course depression. It can produce so much, no, mental fog as a symptom. And other possible cause of fog is ADD and ADHD. It can cause the brain to have difficulties with cognitive thinking. Okay, so a psychologist or a psychiatrist doctor may suggest, of course, and you may want to visit a psychologist and psychiatrist to really know if you have a mental health condition. But again, think of safety first. So you want to go through the proper testing, no? You want to be able to see if meron kang iba munang tawag dito conditions. Like another one is chronic infection. So some infection can of course persist for long periods of time and become chronic. So fungal infections like candida can persist for months or years, and chronic infections actually lead to chronic inflammation, which is detrimental to your brain, to your cognitive function, and it increases, of course, the mental fog presence. And it, of course, leads to mental changes and overall health. So if there is, again, concerns na feeling mo, may chronic infection ka, a doctor, of course, can run simple tests that can check the presence of infection. And if you are someone who is exposed to heavy metal, ayan. So heavy metals like mercury, lead, or arsenic has been known to affect your brain and cause mental fog, dizziness, and confusion. So lead can be found in paint of older homes, ayan, older homes, and toys which can be accidentally ingested. So you want to be able to be mindful, no, of how you are exposing yourself to heavy metals. And of course, lastly, COVID-19. So we're not, of course, I'm not trying to freak you out or to cause panic, no. But this is one of the latest finding that it's worth mentioning, of course, that some people who contract the COVID-19, COVID, no, report feeling fuzzy headed and unable to think clearly, both while they had the virus and in the recovery period afterward. So if you can see, no, this just proves that mental fog is a symptom to many other conditions. So you may want to be really able to assess and see where the mental fog is really coming from. So pwede naman siya is as simple as lack of sleep, or you are stressed, to talagang medical condition. So you want to be able to know, of course, and I will be sharing with you, no, ways on how to manage it before you go and see a doctor. Talagang possible, no? Pwede naman lack of sleep lang. And then we can do something about it. Pwedeng it's the diet, and you can do something about it. Okay? So let's go for the natural remedies. So later on, I will be sharing with you the natural remedies. Okay? So a high percentage of people suffering from nutrient deficiency, sugar overload, a lack of sleep, and high amounts of stress, and all of which, deplete your energy levels. And the brain, of course, when that happens, releases on the steady stream of vitamin. And but the brain relies, okay, on a steady stream of vitamins and minerals, amino acid, essential fatty fats, and of course glucose from complex carbohydrates, not simple carbohydrates. So ano ba yung difference? Complex carbohydrates are higher in fibers and meron siyang ibang nutrients, okay? And a sample of complex carbohydrates are whole wheat, rye, ayan, mga iba-iba niyan. Whole grains, mga nanggagaling sa whole grains. And a simple carbohydrate is your white rice, okay? Okay, so in addition, of course, you need to get enough rest and relaxation. So, ang tanong kasi, is there a simple health treatment for mental fog? Unfortunately, there is no simple and single treatment for mental fog. And treatment is actually aimed at correcting the underlying disorder if possible. Again, since mental fog is a symptom, you want to go and see the underlying causes of of the mental fog. An underlying cause is unknown. Getting rid of mental fog may be very challenging. But there are, of course, a few different changes that you can do on your lifestyle. Again, hindi siya single and it's not simple because you need to have a change in your lifestyle. Okay? So you can make mental fog from unknown to known by simple by changing and improving your lifestyle. So ano ba yung I will be sharing with you 7 natural remedies. So what are 7 natural remedies that you can do? For first, it is of course getting more quality sleep. You want to be able to stick to a sleep regimen, getting a regular healthy number of hours that is for you each night to promote good brain health. Again, if like in my case, no, I know that less than 4 hours can cause so much mental fog in me, then I have to make sure that I get at least 4 hours of sleep, or I get 4 hours of sleep. Now it depends on you, since it is your body. It differs from one person to another person. So you want to be able to discover that. You want to be able to get to know yourself more. Okay. Next is eating a healthier diet. So eating plenty of fruit and vegetable ensures all vitamin requires are met. So there are 3 most common nutritional deficiency that are likely, of course, to manifest themselves as brain fog, which is vitamin B12 deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, and omega-3 deficiency. So you might want to look into um, getting supplements, no, if it is not part of your diet. You want to include that on your diet. So you want to be able to research food that is high on vitamin B12, vitamin D, and omega-3. And usually for the omega-3 is the best sources, of course, are ano yan, narinig mo, di ba, salmon, sardines, and trout. So if you want to get a more source of omega-3, but you're into veganism, you're into vegetarian, then you want to get it as supplement. And of course, the next thing, the third one, is hydrate yourself. Yan. Water is another thing that can cure a lot of ailments, including mental fog. And dehydration may be actually the top cause of mental fog. And it varies, no, for number one. Usually, when you talk about dehydration, it is number one that gets affected with processed food. So as you eat processed food, na-affect talaga, it causes dehydration in our body. So when your brain does not have enough fluids, the neurons are not able to fire as efficiently, and certain process they simply just shut down. And of course, we all know that our body is made up of water, and for it to function, no, properly, you need water. So if you're someone who doesn't normally suffer from mental fog or headaches, no, and you start feeling foggy, you might just be dehydrated. And you want to feel better, of course, just add water. Just add more water in your diet. And of course, next is exercise. When you say exercise, it is physical exercise and mental exercise. So just like your body, your brain needs regular stimulation and exercise to stay strong and healthy. So the National Stem Cell Institute suggests that treating your brain to online games like mind games and of course learning something new are designed to exercise and stimulate different parts of your brain. And in our case, we have the mental model, no? Like I introduced earlier, yung mental model that is very, very important. Si mental, learning about mental model because it allows you to really activate your brain and stimulate the different areas of your brain, and you get to learn, of course, more about how your mind works. Another thing that people suggest is research suggests is of course learning second language, learning a new dance step, ayan, math puzzles. So Sudoku. So I really really love Sudoku. So mga Sudoku dyan, kaway-kaway hashtag present. Okay, you want to be able to learn new skills, ayan. So basically, you want anything that challenges your brain. That is, you want anything that challenges your brain. It is already helpful, and it is already a way of keeping the mental fog at bay. And of course, you want to be able to lower your stress levels. So stress reducing activities. Yeah. So you want to be able to incorporate that in your lifestyle. Okay. So again, high amounts of stress increase the production of cortisol, which is the stress hormone, which has side effects including feeling wired but tired. Okay. Weight gain. All right. Weight gain, suffering hormonal imbalances, the sexual dysfunction, insomnia, depression, and further anxiety, and so much more. Okay, so our modern society, you have in our modern society, it is very important to keep your cortisol in check because most people need to regularly put aside a time for practicing stress reducing techniques, particularly since chronic stress can kill you, not only ikaw no as a person, but your quality of life. Ayan, so you can of course combat stress by regularly doing things that you love, which increases the brain's production of the happy hormone dopamine. So you want to be able to make it a priority to do something fun every day if you can, even if it's only for a short period of time. The next, of course, the next natural remedy is stop multitasking. Of course, well, some people boast about their proven or their multitasking skills. Science has proven that multitasking is actually counterproductive, and people who are regularly bombarded with several streams of electronic information do not pay attention. They cannot control their memory, and they often switch from one job to another. Hashtag guilty dito yung mga nag-multitasking. Hashtag relate. Ayan. They switch from one task to another, and of course it is very tasking for your brain. So remember that there's no shame in not being a multitasker because almost no one is good at it. Ayan. So you want to be able to really become intentional. And lastly, of course, getting a blood test that will check hormone and vitamin levels. So a simple blood test will help pinpoint a problem if there is any underlying health issue that is affecting your brain. And of course, the most effective, if you want to really discover the things that stresses you, the things that are unhealthy for you, no, there is always life coaching. So you want to be able to really go into working with a life coach in order for you to dive deep, because your mental fog will be just a symptom of probably stress that you are not able to handle, and yung mga problems natin sa buhay that we keep running away from, and eventually it catches on us, no, hinahabol naman talaga tayo niyan. Again, what you resist persists. So working with a certified mental health coach, working with a life coach can do wonders for you. And with that, of course, I invite you. I am planning to have a workshop, no? It's 3 ways to banish mental fog forever. So it's a free 90-minute workshop where you discover the secrets that I've been using and are proven to work. So if you want to join, 'di ba? Wala pa siyang, there is no particular date, but I can of course I will be scheduling this, okay? So you can just put or type in the comment below hashtag 3 ways. Again, this is 3 ways to banish mental fog forever, which is a free 90-minute workshop where you discover the secrets I've been using and are proven to work. So again, we just put in the top in the comment box hashtag 3 ways, and I will connect with you. So thank you for joining me today and supporting, of course, the advancement of mental fitness because of the ongoing ECQ, the free talk on mental preparedness that I am doing every Saturday at 4 p.m. is temporarily put on hold, but you can still connect with us with any of your coaching needs 24 by 7, and we will, of course, support in the best possible way. So if you're, of course, interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach like us, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about the co-actively co-create life coach certification program by Master Coach A. And we are now accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots. So make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. And join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 43 when Self-Care Matters by Life Coach Gracie. So another way for you to really reduce mental fog is for you to incorporate self-care in your life. And with that, I encourage you to join Coach Gracie tomorrow for episode 43 of Brewing Live. So Decaf Coffee Republic is located inside Pioneer Center compound, or widely known as PC. So we are just across Bayanihan Center in Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets in Capitolio, Pasig City. So once again, this is Life Coach Candee Teng, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines, because this is us in the Philippines. Love bam boom, love bam boom, love bam boom. See you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.